Well, it's that time for weather. I was out for a second and there were little sprinkles.
Yeah, we've had a couple little showers. I wish there were more than sprinkles, but some parts of northwest Indiana have had 4/10 of an inch of rain. We'll show you some rain numbers in a moment. But it was windy today before those showers arrived. Parts of the area had a 50-mile-per-hour gust. This is a security video. Where would we be without security videos? Because they show us all kinds of things. Watch this patio umbrella take to the air up in the Glencoe area today. This wind came up suddenly, and it looks like the chair wants to follow suit and take off as well, but that's pretty cool. And watch the time lapse here. You'll see little showers streaking across the sky here, and of course we had some showers this afternoon, some of which had a couple of flashes of lightning in them. Now, the fact is, we had 80s way back to Minneapolis and Sioux Falls, so we have another 80-degree day on the way. But by this time tomorrow night, the temperatures will be doing what they did on Sunday, and that is crashing late in the day. We're under the southern flank of this high wind field that blows all the way from the Dakotas across Wisconsin. They've had some big thunderstorms in Wisconsin that have done damage all the way from La Crosse across to Wausau and areas like that. Look at the wind gusts even at this hour. So there's still a little bit of wind out there, and we've got a breezy day on the way tomorrow. But the showers have mixed down some cooler air. We're down to 72 at O'Hare with a west-southwest wind at 14 miles per hour. 85 and 70 were the extremes today. The normals are 74 and 54. So, boy, we certainly eclipsed those. 90 today at Palmer Elementary School in Chicago. Flossmoor 88. There's Alsip, Hillside, all in the upper 80s. Mid-80s from Phoenix in the South Holland area to Herscher, Michigan City, and at Lane Tech. And here are some of the rains. DeMont is the heaviest report we've had from our weather bug sensor there. And you can see lighter amounts, not nearly drought busters, that's for sure. With wind gusts that went as high as 50 miles an hour today up by Harvard. It's interesting, at the airports here in town, peak wind gusts were 35 miles per hour, and while warm, it was 5 degrees cooler than it was yesterday, with 65% of our possible sun. And here's an interesting stat. Do you know this is the 8th day in which we've hit 85 degrees or higher? That from Bill Snyder, who combed the records. He found that in the 3 other years that are on record with that many 85-degree or warmer days by this date, there are only 3 other years in the last 150. The summers which followed produced 36 90s, and normally you only see around 20. So that's a sign of perhaps a hot summer on the way. That's certainly, there's an above normal temperature regime forecast right now. These are current readings in the 70s and upper 60s across the region with 60-degree dew points. So it's fairly humid out there, and we're not done with the showers yet as a result. Might even get a clap of thunder in 1 or 2 of those, with high tree pollen, moderate mold spores, and moderate weed pollen reported to us today from Loyola Medicine, and water temperatures still in the mid-50s at Ohio Street Beach and out at the Crib. Well, here's where the rain is at the moment. We've got little showers traversing the area. You can see there was some lightning in these ones that went across northwest Indiana, and there are some others back here to the west coming across the Mississippi and out in Iowa. So a couple more of these yet to go. Up to the north in Marshfield, Wisconsin, 61-mile-an-hour winds. There's Arcadia, Wisconsin, 60-mile-an-hour winds. Wausau had 55-mile-per-hour winds. And back into Minnesota, 40-mile-per-hour winds. So that's the big storm action that we've missed. There are still some thunderstorm watch counties in effect, but they'll be coming down pretty soon. Nonetheless, there are showers roaming that area, and they will our area as well. Here's how they'll lay out toward midnight. There's the setup at 3:30. And then these settle out of the area. By morning, there could be some in the northwest Indiana area, but the sun will emerge after a cloudy start. And by lunchtime tomorrow, it ought to be a beautiful sunny day with a gorgeous afternoon, gusty winds, temps still mild until late in the day when the winds start turning in off the lake. 83% of the sky covered with clouds in the morning, drops to only 20% at noon, and to just 8%. And we'll go into tomorrow night clear ahead of a storm system that's to bring more rain into the area by Thursday afternoon. 70% rain coverage tonight, 10% chance chances tomorrow and 0 tomorrow night. But by Thursday afternoon, Thursday night, and Friday, rain chances head higher once again. And the winds, which will be westerly tomorrow, turn north-northeast late in the day. Then Thursday, Friday, Saturday, a pretty strong east wind as another storm system comes into the area. And that combination of cloud cover with that storm and rain will drop temperatures, so will the winds off the lake. The 51 on Thursday will be 23 degrees below normal. And there will have been only three other days, May 27th, that have been that cool. So that's near a record low high for Thursday. What a change from the 80s with which we began this week. There's the little high pressure ridge right here that clears us out tomorrow. But waiting in the wings is this weather system right there that'll tap some Gulf moisture and bring the wind back, and a wind off the lake, no less, and some rain. Here are the winds tomorrow morning. Look what happens, not at noon, but by evening, the winds turn northeast and they start to pick up. And that's what will crash the temperatures. Then the winds blow easterly on Wednesday, and look how they pick up with that next storm. This is late Thursday. There's Thursday night, late, and Friday morning. 30 to 40 mile per hour wind gusts right in off Lake Michigan as this storm tracks across the southern Midwest. In combination with that high and the system south of us, you get that strong band of winds in this little red shaded area there, and there'll be some rain as well. Here's where it'll be by midnight Thursday night, and we'll keep some showers blowing on those cool northeast winds going on Friday too. Could get some respectable amount of rain. And gosh knows we need it because it's been very, very dry. Now here's the cool pattern that takes us through the Memorial Day weekend, although daytime highs will start warming slowly. Later next week, though, a big warm-up, and we're talking about temperatures as the warm air comes over the top of this rain-cooled area and the wet soil area down south that could warm up. Watch these. These are the readings this week through Sunday. And then next week, we start with 74 on Memorial Day Monday, go up to 77 Tuesday, then 80s blend into 90-degree readings the following weekend. So, don't let this downturn. This will be pretty jarring after a warm start to the week, but there's a really nice warm-up that shows signs of lasting for a while, commencing by the middle and end of next week and well into the following week as well. And that, by the way, will be when June begins. So we start meteorological summer on a warm note around here from all indications. Scattered showers tonight, could be a thunderstorm in spots. Warm for the season, low temperature down to 68. These rains are coming in clusters, so they're kind of off and on. Low temperature 68, as I say, and west-southwest winds easing a bit late tonight. Then lingering showers, but only far southern sections, including northwest Indiana early. Turning mostly sunny, windy, warm. Sharply cooler, though, by tomorrow evening with a high temperature of 80. And then the temps go down tomorrow evening and early tomorrow night. And they stay cooler tomorrow night with clear skies turning partly cloudy late tomorrow night, 49. And the clouds filling in during the day on Thursday with rain developing in the afternoon. High of 51, strong east-northeast winds. It'll rain on Thursday night and shower on Friday with just a more sporadic sort of rain on Friday and a couple of sprinkles mixed in too. But the sun emerges on Saturday, Sunday, and Memorial Day, Monday. Thing is, we'll have winds off the lake each of those days, so it won't be the warm weekend we saw last weekend until Sunday evening. But it's not bad for a holiday weekend.
No, not bad.
Yeah.
Thanks, Tom.
See ya.
See you later.
Okay, guys.
Well, coming up, good news and bad news for the